Hi guys, I'm Caleb. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm a Message Academy student and I've been working here on placement at Eden Parsington over the past couple of months. So here's a little bit about me. I've got two brothers, a mum and a dad and a dog. For me, I've very much grown up in a Christian family. Both my parents have worked for the church for most of my life, so I've never really known not being at church. However, it was until I was about 10 that I never really understood what being a Christian was. I just thought it was something that everyone did. But one summer I was at a Christian summer camp, and during one of the talks it hit me that not everyone was a Christian, and actually Christianity was something that I had to choose to follow for myself. Now, a few years later, when I was starting secondary school, I was going to a Catholic school down the road from where my house was. And the culture that I was in was very different to anything I'd experienced before. And I found myself quite confused about who I was and who I was meant to be. I'd constantly be asking myself, is it okay to live as a Christian? And even though I was in a Christian school, there were lots of non-Christians who didn't necessarily agree with my faith. So I found myself torn between staying true to what I'd grown up knowing or agreeing with my friends that Christianity was a waste of time. And I was never a very confident kid either. I always believed that other people knew better than me, so I should listen to them and that my voice didn't really matter. Therefore, I felt if I was to share my faith, people wouldn't really want to hear it anyway. Another thing you should know about me is that, believe it or not, I used to have really long hair and it covered the whole of my face, so people wouldn't really be able to see me. However, when I was 14 I decided I wanted to cut my hair short. And once my hair had gone, people could see my face, and because of that people started to give me more attention. This came as a bit of a shock to me, and I wasn't used to people's attention, but eventually I was able to learn that it was okay to be me and I'm more confident as who I am because of that. This also made me more confident in my faith. And that led me to share my faith with my friends more. Even though I knew some of them wouldn't agree with it, I wanted to be true to what I believed. And as I became more open to my faith, I started to understand more actually what I believed myself and how important that was to my life. And once I had this understanding of how important my faith was, I knew that the way I lived had to reflect that. Therefore, I started to become more involved in my church, I ended up setting up a Christian union in my school, and I just became less scared of my faith and I was able to embrace it more. And over the past couple of months since I've been on Message Academy, I've continued to grow in my faith, and I'm really excited to be able to serve other people more and see where God's sending me next.